Hi guys, TechnoBuff101 here, and today I'm going to be giving you my full walkthrough on iOS 7. As you can see, the lock screen has changed. Now you can swipe anywhere to the right to unlock. Passcode screen looks quite nice with that button feel. And as you can see, we had that nice animated effect to the home screen. Lots of the animations have changed on iOS 7, making it quite nice and crisp. All the icons have been redesigned and are now much brighter in color. I found this to be a bit hard on the eye at times, but maybe it will just take a bit of getting used to. You no longer swipe left to get to Spotlight, now you just swipe down. The black keyboard looks quite nice, and also the font is easier to read. I believe that the keys are a little bit smaller than before, so it is a bit squishier, but I think it's quite good overall. One of the most significant features in iOS 7 is the control center. To access the control center, just swipe quickly up from the bottom of your screen. This basically gives you quick access to everything on your phone or iPad. As you can see, we have our airplane mode, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, do not disturb, and orientation lock. You can also change the brightness here. You can play music from the control center, change the volume. A torch is now included, which is a great feature. We also have our timer, clock, and camera. Unfortunately, you can't change these apps on the bottom here as of now, but hopefully that will come in a future update. The good thing is you can now access Control Center and Spotlight anywhere on your iPhone, as you can see. You may have noticed that the app folders look a bit different now. You can also fit an unlimited number of applications in a folder and just slide to the left every time to keep turning those pages. Apple has gone for a white minimalistic look. If we go to our calendar, we can see this. It looks a lot more simplistic, white, and elegant. I actually quite like the design. I think it gives a modern feel to it. This is the same Now Reminders app. However, I do think that the notes may be a little too simplistic. I did quite like that notepad feel to it before. The clock is now animated, displaying the real time. Before we just had a picture and it wasn't the real time at all. So that's something different. Hopefully they'll do that with the weather app too and a couple of other apps in the future. It may seem a little faster than before. I personally don't think it is that much faster. I think it's just the animations that make it feel that way. And apparently the battery life is a bit better. I have noticed an improvement. So one of the new features in iOS 7 is iTunes Radio, which is located in the Music app. Basically, it's a free streaming radio and it allows you to listen to your favorite music on the go. It's also ad-free, compatible on all of your devices including Mac, PC, and I think even your Apple TV. If we go into our camera app, you can see now that we have video, like we did before, photo, square, and a panoramic image as well. So that just allows you to quickly switch between all of those. And they've also added some effects to them once you've taken the photo or the video. iOS 7 comes with a bunch of brand new sounds. If we go into settings, followed by sounds, and go down to our ringtones, you will notice that there are a whole bunch of new ones here. And if you like the classic ones, you can always click classic. I'm just going to play through a few so you can see what they sound like. And like I said, you have the classic here underneath. For alert tones, we have Aurora and these others. And if you like the old ones, you can just click classic at the bottom here too, and it opens up the page of the old ones. So those are a couple of the new sounds in iOS 7. If we turn the iPhone off, we can hear that echoey effect now. Siri has a new sound now. Tell me a joke.
The past, present and future walk into a bar. It was tense.
If we go into our clock app and we set a timer, one thing that wasn't in iOS 6 is if we turn off our iPhone or iPad and turn it back on, you can actually see the timer from the lock screen. So if we go into Safari, as you can see, the bar's up here at the top. It looks a little bit different now. If you scroll down, that bar shrinks and everything gets out the way for you. And if you click on the screen, it brings up this here for you. And if you click on the tab browsing, as you can see, it just gives you a nice view of all your tabs, which is quite nice. So that's something different. Also included in iOS 7 is a compass. So if we just search for it. Unfortunately, you do have to calibrate it every time, which can be a bit of a pain. But at least it's very accurate. And if you swipe to the left, you get a leveler, which is pretty good. The notification screen is still here, just with an extra tab included called Today, showing everything that's happening today, your stocks. And we have the all and miss tabs as well. Apple has changed their selection of wallpapers in iOS 7, so to check these out, let's go into settings. And then wallpapers and brightness. Choose wallpaper. And as you can see now we have dynamic and stills. So let's check out dynamic. Basically these are wallpapers that move on your screen, so they're pretty cool. They should have been here quite a while back. I'm happy that they've included it at last. As you can see, the bubbles are moving. And you can actually move it yourself as well. It's pretty good. So there's 7 to choose from in dynamic, or you can just go to stills. As you can see, there are quite a few here. Game Center, the App Store and iTunes are pretty much the same, they just look quite different now. Another fantastic feature in iOS 7 is auto app updates. So let's go into our App Store. As you can see, it allows us to update our apps automatically. You don't have to choose this if you don't want to. If you prefer to do it manually, that's fine. But it is quite convenient, especially if you have a lot of apps that need updating. A couple of other features in iOS 7 that I'll quickly touch on. AirDrop has been included, so now you can share your files with others and those around you quickly and easily. Also, you can now block contacts in both the phone app and messages, and I think there might be a few other apps where you can do that too. And that wraps up this video. I hope you found it helpful, and feel free to check out my other videos. Thanks guys.